Hi! Thank you so much for tuning in for your July 2017 Written in the Stars Taroscope. I'm super excited to deliver you the two readings that we always do, the story of your month followed by a fiercely focused spread to give you some action steps to take to make the best of your money, career, love life, health, etc. So this month there is something really exciting happening in the sky. It's called a cardinal grand cross, meaning 4 planets are taking up 4 spaces in the cardinal signs of the zodiac, which are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So cardinal signs are initiative takers. This is a massive month to initiate action, to start doing what it is you want to do. But a word of caution, make sure that what you're fighting for is really what you want, because there will be tendencies this month to just fight. There's some like Sun-Pluto oppositions going on, some really Mars-Pluto, oh, it's fireworks, but make them the good kind of fireworks. It is July after all. But you can read more about what that's doing for you personally at my blog, writteninthestars.co. But now, without further ado, on to your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Happy July. I hope you've been very well. I'm excited. Wow. Wow. And there you are, right away, making your entrance. I'm excited to see what's ahead for you. Wow. Jeez. What's ahead for Pisces in July 2017? Spirit, what do they need to know for their highest good in the month of July? Pisces, July 2017. Pisces, July 2017. Wow, love it. Awesome. Wow. Whew. Okay. Pisces, July 2017. Pisces. Pisces, July, Pisces, 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 July, 2017, Pisces, Pisces, July, 2017, July. You can see everybody here, including this ugly guy at your party. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Just a couple more for Pisces in July. Pisces. July 2017, the highest good. One more for Pisces. Pisces, July 2017. Pisces. Wow. I have to say, a lot of us are making some really important decisions in July. That Judgment card has been like, woof, he popping up a lot. And as a matter of fact, so is that Devil card. So, Pisces, this month you're making an important decision, clearly. And I feel like you're going to put a lot of good thought into it. I feel like you're really going to weigh things out. I feel like you're also going to come at it from a good place, a place where you feel solid, a place where you feel like you really know who you are, what you want, what you're willing to invest in. Wow. Okay. All right. So as I said, right off the bat, there you are, the Queen of Cups, the ultimate Pisces, the water, the ruler of water. And in the tarot, queens, kings, all of that, it has nothing to do with gender and a lot more to do with personality types. So as the Queen of Cups, Pisces, this month, the fact that you're a creator is what is paramount. You're a creator, you're a nurturer, you're compassionate, empathic, intuitive. Your gifts, like, Spirit couldn't put it much more plainly than they have with this big row of pentacles all together. If you educate yourself, if you invest in what it is, like the skills that you need to learn, or the knowledge that you know, hey, if I can learn this, my life will be so much better. Like if I learn XYZ skill or build this thing up in my life, cultivate this idea, this opportunity. For some of you, it could be a job coming in. For some of you, it could be like I have this idea for a business or a product or a service. If you invest in yourself and educate yourself and build this up, I feel like there's a milestone you can see in July. Like, it is just the beginning. It's early progress, but it's faster than you think, though. So, and Pisces, I should say, these are general readings, so I do get a lot of messages, and I want you to listen to the essence of the message. That's why I say for some of you, you know, it could be a job. For others of you, it's a more personal. It's like a business that you want to build. Because these are general readings, I get a lot of messages, and some will resonate more than others, but I want you to listen for the essence of the message. So when I use the word cultivate, for example, some of you might be like, well, I'm totally good at my job and I'm not thinking about starting a business, but I have been dreaming about making a garden. You cultivate a freaking garden. It's still of the earth element. It's a pentacle. We're looking at trees and flowers. Listen to the essence, Pisces, and see what resonates in you. That's the same reason that I turn cards right side up as they come in. I'm an intuitive reader, so I do not read reversals as arbitrarily muted or negative. I listen to the impressions that Spirit gives me, which means I definitely do tell you if there's something negative or twisted in the original meaning of the card, but I turn them right side up so that you intuitive soul, can look at them and see what resonates with you, what you see when you look at the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Devil. What leaps out at you? What is it that you feel and see and hear from this? Totally take that into account. It's a empowering tarot, okay? This is all about you getting better and enjoying your life and making the choices that make you happiest. And I feel like for some of you, solitude is a theme this month. Like, some of you may feel like it's enforced, like you don't want to be alone, but you're kind of forced into a situation where you feel like you have to be by yourself. Others of you, it's like a total choice and a total like, oh, voluntarily, I will very much happily be the hermit this month and kind of just sit back and be in my own world and enjoy everything that I've created for myself. So Spirit just used the word cocoon. Like for some of you, July may feel like a little bit of a cocoon. I needed to go, you know, within. I needed to kind of heal myself. Take a break, take a breather, really channel my focus on what it is that I want to create and really focus. That's what I'm feeling, is like focus, 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 and that's why for some of you, it's a very solitary focus. They just said that for some of you, it's about, some of you are taking exams. And specifically, I almost want to, like, not almost, Spirit is saying some of you are taking the bar or taking something to do with the law. A legal exam, even like a drug test to where, you know, somebody is going to be looking at you on the legal end and seeing if you're ready. Wow, Spirit just came in really clearly with this, okay? So pay attention, Pisces. If you get an opportunity to bend the law or bend your integrity, I would highly advise you not to do that. Seeing the Devil right here next to Justice is like, I feel like you will get caught. Okay, so I'm not saying, you know, you're planning to rob a bank or anything. But for example, Pisceans do tend to have histories with drugs and alcohol. So, you know, don't go out and party so much that you drive home thinking, no, I'm fine. You know, I'm good to drive, I know I am, and then you get pulled over and get like a DUI. You don't want that. So don't kind of play fast and loose with the rules or with the law this month in any way. Again, these are general readings, so for some of you Pisces, they're saying that this is a divorce because it's like the Hermit, Justice, the Devil. You need to separate yourself from this that has been holding you back. The old ball and chain is what Spirit just said about the Devil. So for some of you, it's like you're making things official. You're really going to get away from this person. And they just said for some of you, it's like a restraining order. Jeez. That maybe this person has been hanging around or stalking or sending a lot of messages, and it's time to like put the law behind it and get them away from you. And I'm feeling like you'll be so proud of yourself and so happy this month. So regardless of what it is that you're solitary and working on, I feel like if you put the work in, you're going to be happy with the result. And I do feel like for many, many, many of you, that is professional. Like when I say put the work in, or like they said about cultivating. So if it's not your professional work and your money, it's something that you're literally building or cultivating, like they said with a garden, or educating yourself, and then you're able to get your degree and be like, wow, look at what I did. I'm awesome. And so she's a card of being able to look around at what you've done and be justifiably proud. And she's also a card of wealth. Like, good Lord, you are investing yourself in building wealth. Take the opportunity. You're ready. Take the opportunity. You are ready. And it's like, just because you're ready and that the opportunity should be taken does not mean that your ideas won't be tested or criticized or combated. I do feel that there's some conflict, and I do feel that it's like when you come through and say, this is what is true, this is my truth, this is what I need, this is what I'm doing, this is my journey or whatever, you're going to come up against people that are like, oh, that's stupid, or that's bullshit, or why are you doing that, why are you doing it this way? There's a little bit of competition, I'm feeling like, and a little bit of like, a little bit of just people making you feel like you're not handling it the way that they would handle it. And who cares, Pisces? They can handle it the way they would handle it. You handle it your way. You kind of have to, that's why they're giving you the Hermit, is like, what matters is that you know that what you're doing is just. What matters is that you know that you're following your light, like this torch, this light that he has, that you're following your wise counsel, that you're not fighting for no reason. And it's disappointing. It sucks when people challenge your ideas and challenge your way of being, and, you know, or when you're surrounded, they said for some of you, when you're surrounded by people who are fighting and you kind of can't get away from the conflict even if you're not directly involved. Here's the thing, Pisces. You live in your feelings. You process things through your feelings, your intuition. It's going to be really important for you not to, it's funny, like they said about getting a DUI or something like that. You don't want to get too deep in your cups this month. When you start getting swept away by your emotions, like it's time to stop. It's time to reorient yourself. It's time to stop and meditate, go for a walk, journal it out, get your mind clear of those thoughts, because it's easy for you to get mired in your emotions. And the thing is, Pisces, your emotions are so powerful. You can make yourself feel almost any way, and you can become immersed in almost anything. So why immerse yourself in disappointment? Why stay here when it's like, why am I here arguing with these people about whether this is right or not, or whether I'm stupid for doing it, when really I just need to make the decision and go and do my thing. I need to just make my choice. Like, I need to do what brings me to life. Something new is coming in for you in July. You may feel disappointed with the results of one thing, but a new thing is coming to you, and it's coming in real life. It's not some dream. It's not what's in your imagination or some abstract version of how 4 cups should look. The reality has sucked, but the reality is also that you're getting something. And you could get this painting and look at it forever. It would never nourish you. You will never sip from these cups, but you can sip from these. Look for what's coming to you in real life, and don't miss it because you're looking at, this is bullshit. It shouldn't be like this. It should be like this. Keep your eyes out for the real stuff, Pisces. Keep your heart accessible. Keep your emotions accessible. Don't put your heart in escrow. You know, don't put your heart in purgatory or in limbo waiting for something. Like, feel into your life. Choose. Don't let other people choose for you. You choose. You bring you to life. And if other people are ready to come along with you when you go on that journey of coming back to life, awesome. And if they're not, they may still be dead. And they may need to be left there for a little while. Everyone comes to this on their own, Pisces. Some people are going to march with you. Some people are going to fall back. But I guarantee you, you will feel alive. You will see growth. You will feel inspiration. And you will feel liberated. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Spirit's bringing me back to this idea of the legal stuff. Like, for those of you who it's like they said, like you might be getting a divorce, or you might even be getting like restraining orders, or dealing with stalkers. Take care, document everything, keep your porch light on, is what Spirit just said, because they drew me over to that Ace of Wands. And I don't want to scare you, Pisces, because again, these are general readings. So if any of this is resonating to a point where you're like, oh my God, is my stalker going to get out of control? Or just if you have questions that you want to get really personal and specific and you want me to tune into your energy, my shop is linked below if you'd like to do a one-on-one or an email reading. If you have a question or anything like that, I'd love to work with you. Now that said, let's look at the action steps that Pisces can take this month. What can you do to make the most of these energies that are swimming through your life? How can you surf these waves best, Pisces? Okay, so first we're going to pick a theme for your month. If you haven't been here before, I choose 5 different cards, starting with the overarching feel of your month, what you need to most know, embody, understand, or expect for your highest good. For Pisces in June 2017, Pisces, June 2017. I'm sorry, July. Spirit knows what month it is. Pisces, July 2017. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Wow. Wow. Gorgeous. Clarity, positivity, answers that you've been waiting for are on their way, Pisces. The sun. The sun. It's joy, it's celebration, it's do what comes naturally. Like, look at this little girl. She is so happy to greet the world. She needs no, she doesn't need a crown. She doesn't need anything to say, like, I'm amazing. Babies feel amazing when they're born. It's not like, oh my God, my thighs. Look at these thighs, these chubby little thighs. No, it's like, look at me, I'm glorious. Look at you, Pisces, you're glorious. You're glorious. Feel your power. Get clear. What do you want, Pisces? You're so good at figuring out what other people want. This month, what do you want? That's why they're giving you that Hermit. That's why they're saying find your clarity. Go within. You can have it. You can have what you want in the outer world. You just have to go within to seek out what it is. And when you find it, wow. All right. Just picking a card for your earth element. They're ready to talk. When you find it, you can cultivate it. It was what I was going to say. And the Queen of Pentacles is here to say, yup, yup. If you nurture it, it will nurture you. That's what they just said. So if this is your business, if this is your job, if this is your savings account, because this is earthly stuff, this is your resources, property, jobs, opportunities, cultivate them, nurture them, take care of them. The Queen is warm and generous and skilled. Like, invest in yourself, work on yourself, create that which comes naturally from you and which cares for others, and you will have money. That's just how that works. If you feel a need and help people feel supported and taken care of, you'll be treated like a queen. Male or female, treated like a king works just as well too. Okay, so now let's look at your mental realm. What are you thinking, speaking, learning about, experiencing in the mental realm in July, Pisces, July 2017, July 2017. Wow. Okay, that's like half the deck, so I'm just gonna chalk that up to clumsiness. Wow, I love this. It goes so perfectly with the sun. This is about clarity. This is about moving away from drama and torment and tumultuousness toward clear waters, clear skies. And the symbolism here, it's like, wow, how can they be riding in this boat? You know, it appears to be punctured by these 6 swords, but it seems to be floating along just fine. And the lesson is this, Pisces. is the pain that you went through, all these lessons, these tough lessons, these pokes that you had to endure. You take them with you in terms of lessons. Don't take them with you in terms of traumas. I learned all of this from this pain, but I don't need to carry the pain. I just need to carry the lesson. It's going to help you get really clear. I feel like so many of you are moving away from what is painful and what has been dark and difficult, and toward what is light and simple in the sense of like it makes sense. It is straightforward. It's natural. Gosh, Pisces, I love that. Okay, so what's going on, Pisces, in your element, in the emotional realm? What are you feeling? What's going on in your heart in July? What do you need to know about your emotions and feelings for your highest good? Wow. So is this you or is this somebody else, Pisces? The Knight of Cups. Are you being a suitor? Or are you being approached by a suitor this month? Someone is making you a lovely offer. And perhaps you are also extending a lovely offer to someone else. General readings. But I feel like either way, it feels very sweet. It feels very open. There's a lovely exchange that's possible. What Spirit is saying as I say that is that they're drawing my eyes here and saying, this is why you want to be clear. You have a lot to give, Pisces, so make sure that you give it with some discrimination. And I mean that in the positive sense of the word, that you are very choosy about whom you bestow your gifts upon. Does that make you feel weird to think of, you know, maybe not everybody deserves all of your love and all of your attention? It shouldn't make you feel strange, because that's not to be stingy. It's a matter of... You ever walk by somebody's house? I live in Texas, all right, just for some context here. You ever walk by somebody's house and they have sprinklers on the lawn and half of the water is running into the street? That's the image that Spirit just gave me. You don't want to throw your gifts at everybody, because not everybody is ready to be benefited by them. The ground will soak up that water, but the water on the streets is wasted. Precious resource that could have fed something living just goes running down the drain because you're not throwing it in the right direction. Wow, Spirit like never ceases to amaze me. They find the funniest, like most mundane symbols sometimes to speak through, but that makes so much sense for you, Pisces. So be choosy. Take and extend, like offer and accept only those gifts which are truly meant for you and for the receiver, okay? Be very choosy. You've got wonderful things to give, so give it to those who will be wonderful. All right, Pisces, and finally, let's see, in July, what's lighting you up? What's activating you? What's exciting you? Whether it's firing you up or making you excited. What does Pisces need to know? Wow. All right. Yup. Wow. Okay. So, Spirit just said teaching and learning with this Page of Wands. They said that this is like a student or a mentee, and it's like you may be the mentor and the mentee. Like there is such a wonderful exchange of gifts here. I feel like some of you may be getting messages from people asking you like, oh, how do I do this or how do I do that? And when you look into this person's background, it's like they're fascinating. They've got so much interesting stuff to offer, and there might be more of a mentor-mentee exchange should go back and forth, right? Like a student and teacher should both learn from each other and gain things from each other. That's what I'm hearing about this. It's like they were saying about, you know, when you offer your gifts to the right people, good things happen. This is a good person to offer your gifts to. This person that you consider to be like young and maybe a little unpolished. Maybe they have like some work to do before they're really at a, you know, a more mature or more professional level. But they've got a ton of heart, a ton of passion, a ton of potential, and they're calling you. They're calling out to you. So who is this? Is this like a younger sibling? Is this, like they said, like for some of you, it could be like a somebody you're going to take under your wing, or vice versa. Someone you want to be taken under maybe the Queen of Pentacles wing. Put it out there. Again, remember, offer and accept that which is really good and that which is really aligned with you. And the rest of this beauty and glory will just unfold naturally. You are so on the right path right now, Pisces. Gosh, congratulations. Some of these readings have been a little rough, but you look like you're on your way to smoother waters, to clearer days, to happier, more whole times. I love that. Thank you so much again, always, Pisces, for joining me. It's such a pleasure. I'd love to hear if you have questions or comments, whether it's below or you want to find me on social media or email me. All that stuff is linked in the description, and I would love to hear what's resonating with you or not. And I'd really love to know what I can do to make your life a little more magical. What would you like to see here? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thank you again, as always, Pisces. I hope you have a magical month and that I see you again in August. Bye-bye.